So hi everybody, it's Lace here, and today we're going to talk about the new portable, basically a Walkman for your head that came out of the last telethon. Now may recall today's like the 28th, and we did have a telethon a couple days ago. But prior to that, we had one like on July 27th, and some people ask questions like, when am I going to get my rewards? Well, it's usually about a month later. So we're just now getting the rewards from, the July 27th time, and the ones that we just, from the telethon where we hit 200K, 10 million, and all that. Those will probably come out in about a month or so. So keep that in mind. But one of the things that came out now is basically the Walkman for the head, and that's like people are abbreviating that as the PAVA, P-A-V-A. Portable, etheric. I don't know where the V comes. I don't know. Let's look and see. So I'm going to double click on the banker. When I do this, I've typed in my filter port. So PAVA. There you go. That's what they're saying. Portable Aether Vibration Amplifier. That's what they're calling it when you see PAVA as an acronym in the thing. I'm going to go ahead and drag it in here. And escape out of that. I'm going to hit C for character, and in my inventory I have it, and it's going to go into my head slot. Now I'm already not wearing a head slot on this particular outfit, and we have talked about outfits, and you can see that I have my church clothes when I go to the Church of the Dark Star. Pretty much every event, that's kind of what I'm wearing now. And then I have my fighter outfit, and if I hit equip on that, that's kind of, just my combat gear. But my church clothes, and I'm going to hit equip. And I don't have a helmet on for that. So I can just take this and drag it into my paper doll, and now there it is. Some people have said, how do I activate it? And this has been a Nobles chat, so if it's asked there, it's going to probably, other people don't know. I'm going to do like this, and I'm going to say open the device, and by default, I'm going to have 2 radio stations, Avatar's Radio and Radio Free Britannia. However, you're not limited just to those 2. You can also type in your own URL. So I could hit add, and I could give it like station name, my favorite 80s station, or whatever you want to call it. Well, it looks like we're limited in character, but my favorite 80s, let's say. And if I know the URL. Now, getting the URL can be a bit tricky. People as web designers have gotten a little bit more creative in how they hide the URL. So it's not like the old days where a web page and you can hit F12 and inspect the source and get it. Some you can, some you cannot. And when I say F12, I'm talking about like Google Chrome or something. If you hit the F12 key, you can see the source behind it. Trying to find that URL, that can be a bit tricky. I'm going to leave that to you. Actually, to try to help you guys out, I actually spent an hour scouring the web and doing this, trying to find like one for an example. And wow, I had a hell of a time trying to find it. Maybe some of the smaller radio stations don't have it buried so far in their code. And I am a programmer, so I'm not stupid in trying to do this. But it was pretty buried, and usually it's like hit F12, and I think sources is the tab that you'd want to look at if you're looking at a Google Chrome. And I think it's just going to depend on the radio station you're trying to get that address from. But you're looking for their URL that is the actual stream, not the website address. That's obvious and very easy. That is not going to work for you. Maybe we'll have some people that'll start listing some URLs that they found the stream for in a thread. I think that'd be very handy for the community. Maybe list the type of music that they play, like an 80s station is here, a 90s station is here, a blues station is this address. And maybe we can start getting a directory of these when you guys take the time to go out to the internet and find these URLs. They are very buried now, is what I'm finding. Again, maybe just the ones I picked were that way, and maybe you guys have some great ones that you want to share with the community. And I think that'd be a good idea to start a thread on that and share with everybody. So that kind of covers the amplifier. You can add a station. I'm going to hit cancel because I don't really have one. Oops, we're going to get out of that. Let's get out of that there. Back to the station. And key for character. So yeah, so I've got my little device on, and if you're looking at me, look at me with my little dreads and my little Walkman. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be sporting that look too much in public, but here you go. You get to see it. Me with my little ball of light inside one of the banks in Owl's Head with my Walkman on. I think that's a private moment for me when I'm jogging through the world. So this next thing I want to go over is something that probably only royal founders have to deal with, and that's the royal elderberry dye, which is the deep purple dye. Now you would have gotten a seed, and you would have unopened it from your bundles, and you would have planted it in a planter, and you would have watered it, and you would have harvested it. And when you did that, you got the royal elderberry. And people are like, well, why can't I? Where's my seed? How do I get to replant it? Well, what you have to do is you have to take that thing that you've harvested, which is called a royal elderberry. You're going to have to make the dye. And then when you actually dye the item, you get the seed back. So making the dye, do not give the dye to somebody, because guess what? They just got the seed from you. So this is a buyer beware kind of thing. And we're just going to do that real quick just to show you how that works and to show you that what I'm saying is true. So I'm here at my tanning table, and it's going to take that elderberry seed like we talked about. And if I filter for that, because there's lots of things that can go on here. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take some coal. And it's going to be 2 coal. Which you can buy the recipe for this, but buying the recipe is not going to allow you to make this. You can only make this if you had the plant. So now I'm going to create this, and it's going to create the dye. So now I have a royal purple dye. I still don't have a seed. If I sell my royal purple dye, I am effectively giving to someone that was not a royal founder the ability to create this dye for here and forever. I'm just going to look for something that I got in here. And here's a cloth merchant shirt. How about this gambeson? I'll probably sell this for nothing, and somebody's going to get this wonderful shirt for nothing with a purple dye. So let's see. Gambeson, we have a royal dye. I'm looking for it. Boom, boom, boom. Royal purple dye. It's like a cloth gambeson, right? Cotton cloth gambeson +1. So now if I look at it, wow, that's pretty Christmassy. Wow, that's just almost gnarly looking. But we're going to do that. We're going to say apply. And if I look at my inventory, wow, where's my seed? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where's my seed? I should have a seed somewhere. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay, yeah, that's it. For some reason, the context sensitive search is not working any longer. I used to be able to type like if you were typing if it was augmented cotton and I typed COT, I'd get anything that was cotton. But now it's only the first few characters search. I swear it was the other way. So the seed wasn't coming up because I didn't type in. If I typed in royal, oops, ROY. It comes up. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the in-string search of a full text search. I think something's happened with that. And I do want to bug that because I'd very much like to do cotton, COTT, and get everything up. Well, see, rock cotton came up. Apparently, it's only on certain things that this case-sensitive search is not working. Crown works. I don't know. There's something going on with this. I've noticed this a couple times crafting. that like if it's the middle of the whole sentence of the name of something, it's not working. But it looks like that's intermittent. Looks like it's only on certain things that it's not working. Because if I type seed, well, now it's working. What the hell? I don't know. Maybe I'm on crack. Never mind. Well, so I guess that has to conclude this little tutorial on a couple things. I hope that helps everybody on some stuff. And I'll talk to you guys later. Happy hunting, be safe, and take care.